We are ready for another interview in our area dedicated to interview in the Meta Economist TV. We are ready to underline the impact of the new technologies and also the new paths that the metaverse is going to open to everyone. Introducing the other specialist that we have the honor to interview today, Marco Gianni. We have to say he is in the middle of something big. Hello, Marco Gianni, and thanks for being here with us.
Hey, Ilaria, good to meet you. Good to see you here, and thank you for the invitation. And in reference to me being in the middle of something big, yes, it was. I wouldn't say, well, I wouldn't like to sound, too pretentious, but yes, just last week I happened to attend a major symposium roundtable focusing on metaverse and the beauty industry. But in reality, the scope of the conversation, the scope of the topics that were dealt with was much broader and can be qualified as the impact of the metaverse on the general economy and the very basic structures and the connectivities of the worldwide commerce. And
Marco, so I didn't introduce you the way I want to, because I wanted to say you are a business strategist and you are now dealing with many projects. And what are the companies you are working for in these days?
Okay. Yes. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yes. As in terms of formal qualification, I have a legal and financial background, and if I have to attach a label to myself, I would define myself as a business strategy. What a business strategy is today is somebody, I believe, that has the ability to spot some opportunities, market opportunities, and draw some parallels, draw some connections between what's taking shape today and what will be likely going on in major ways tomorrow. And that is actually what we all did at the event that I was just mentioning before in Monaco, where I was invited in reference to the companies or the professional I work with by Dr. Daniel Langer, CEO and founder of Equity Brands, one of the leading advisory agency focusing on the luxury business with a very profound knowledge of vertical on anything that is technology. And along with that, another up and coming Italian startup, Hologram Communication, also very active in technological disruption through the creation of holographic storytelling and holographic spot. And the two things, the holographic communication, holographic spot, holographic storytelling, whatever you want to call it, and the metaverse, what do they have in common? It's this is a major point that came up at this event, where some major players took part to that. Just to mention one, the head of Facebook, or now Meta Europe, was there, and just told us about the amount of data and about the amount of hype that is going on in reference to the metaverse. And a major point that came up, and this is the first one that I really want to bring about, is that technology is vital. Technology will be developing faster and faster. New standards will be reached faster, allowing for major connectivity, allowing for different metaverses to exchange or swap visitors or clients or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Certainly that's a major point. Certainly the big players like Apple, Microsoft will take a big role in that. So we will see standards converging, and in the end, we likely have 3, 4, maximum 5 big operators. And so technology is just going to evolve. We tried out an application by Meta or Facebook, whatever, simulating a golf course. And the level, you got to try to believe it. It's not fathomable. It's beyond, you cannot be put into words. But technology is there, is advancing rapidly. It is. I read somewhere, don't remember exactly where, that Apple is going to come up with a new a new product of their own, a new headset or new glasses, which will be very light, easy to use. But the point that the major point I want to make, which it could be a great asset for Italian company, is the metaverse and all the new technologies are a very potent instrument, a tool through which companies can increase the value of their storytelling. That's what came about in a major way.
And from your point of view, why are more and more the luxury and fashion companies that open this path to the metaverse? Why their products, the luxury world, is so engaged with this new technology instead of other sectors where maybe the metaverse is a little bit thin in disguise, a little bit.
Right. Well, okay. Look, I'll just quote. I'll just quote Daniel Langer on that, and the answer to your question in one word, it's relevance. Okay. Luxury is more and more defined as emergent, as Daniel very well put it, and there are also quite a few articles coming up on that specific theme. It's a cultural industry. Now, it's always been, but now more than ever. For the luxury business, in order to stay at the top of the market, to be keeping a brand value, which is worth that name, to be relevant, to be able to connect, intercept, and spot in advance new major upcoming cultural trend is the key. And then the other part is to allow people to access those that cultural content, those trends, and transform them, let them transform them in their own. So that is that the answer to me. That's the most precise answer to your question. Okay, the luxury industry has a very well defined awareness of the necessity of maintaining a top-notch cultural, societal, and now even political relevance.
But the question is that we have this important relevance of the products, but at the same time, luxury and fashion is always connected with feelings, with something you can touch, something you can deal with in concrete. And the big success of luxury and fashion products in the metaverse, it's really something unexpected. But we took the point you already described as this point. So Marco, we have a little more than 1 minute to end this interview. So I wanted to tell you the big question. I mean, what is the future of metaverse, and what we can see in 1, 2, 3 months?
Well, I don't know 1, 2, 3 months, but definitely in 6 months, I believe it will be the span of time where within which all the economic players, not just the luxuries, not just the retailers, not just fashion or the big car manufacturers, which is also also luxury segment, will be fully aware of the fact that the metaverse will not only be, reshaping, changing the internet as we know it, but the metaverse, I was always convinced, and more than ever after that session, 1 week long session, the metaverse will be the only internet around.
Okay, so easy to catch, and we hope with our guest today to help you to understand what is the real situation of the metaverse nowadays. So thank you again for being with us, our guest, Marco Gianni. Thank you to our followers. So keep in touch with the Meta Economist and the Meta Economist TV.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.